Salam and welcome to another show with me, Chef Hamza. I am so excited today. Great show as always. 3 courses, 1 guest. Today I'm going to go a little bit Oriental. We've got a wonderful minced lamb satay for a starter. Then we've got some beautiful rack of lamb with a kind of Chinese spiced rub on the side with a bit of stir-fried vegetables. And then for dessert, we're going right the other side to the land of the USA with Banoffee pie. But first, I've got to introduce my guest. Now, this gentleman is Mr. All Sorts himself. I'd like to welcome, please, Mr. Basit Khan. So, how are you?
I'm very well indeed.
You're looking well.
I am. No, I'm really looking forward to this. You know how I love my food.
Good.
And I hear we've got not chicken satay, but minced satay.
Minced lamb satay.
Minced
yeah. Minced lamb satay.
And then a bit of American dessert.
Oh, you can't believe
American pie.
Banoffee pie.
Banoffee pie.
Fantastic.
Just
now,
what I like.
Right, we're going to start now because we've got so much to do. We're going to crack on with starters. It's very simple.
Yep.
It's very easy. We're going to need a little bit of help here. So that's why I've asked you along.
Excellent.
Chunky peanut butter. You can get the smooth one if you really want to. You can get the unsweetened one. It's entirely up to you. Right, we're going to crack straight in.
Okay.
Just a couple of drops of sesame oil.
Okay.
Not much, just a little bit. Then we're going to add a little bit soy sauce in there.
Soy sauce. I like soy sauce.
A little bit of soy sauce. That adds the saltiness to it. I'm going to add, this is fish sauce. It smells horrendous. You've got to have a sniff of that.
Oh, bloody.
Yeah, it does smell absolutely horrendous. But it adds great depth of flavour to it there. And I'm going to add a little bit of rice vinegar. That gives that sharpness to it. That's it, really. You could add a bit of garlic if you wanted to. Can we get that mixed up, please?
Of course we can, yeah. It's not.
You want to go any slower?
Oh, chug it faster.
Yeah, you've got to kind of beat it.
That's what I thought. It's not really getting in there.
So I got around.
Being very delicate here. Oh, of course,
half a kilo of mince. You can, however much you need.
Okay.
Because for me, I like to test things, see how we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to add a couple of other ingredients because I think it's missing a little bit. So to that, I'm going to add just a touch of garlic, not much, just a little bit of garlic.
Is it okay that it's hardening up again?
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Not a problem. I'm going to add just a little bit more oil to it because you want it very smooth. And it doesn't look, some of the places that you've seen it, you get it very liquidy. You don't want it too liquidy. Just a touch of garlic. Just about half a clove in there.
Let's put that down for you here.
There we go. It goes in there. I'm going to start cracking on with my
I carry on stirring, mixing.
Keep going. So to that, a little bit of coriander, finely diced. And like I said, because I'm doing Oriental style food, you've got to get the Oriental flavors in there. So finely diced coriander in there. I'm going to add a little bit of chili flakes. We all like a little bit of a kick.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of chili flakes in there, like so. Again, the other clove of garlic that I've got. How are we doing with that?
I think we've got a nice little, nice little paste here. I feel like I've gone back to how it started.
After all of that.
After all that, I don't know what I've done to reverse the process.
There we go. I might need to add just a drop of water just to thin it out.
Okay.
Because you want it a bit more runnier than that. So we'll leave that for a second because we've got a lot more to go here.
See, I clearly pay attention when you've come on Living Your Life in the past.
Thank you very much.
And I'm remembering how you do stuff, you see.
Well, we have met many times before in the past. Yes, on Living the Life and doing whatnot around the studios. So tell me, what got you into doing this? Because I know you
have a very boring profession.
Day job.
I do indeed.
Just like Batman.
I know.
Yeah.
But by day, I help people save lots of money. By night, I purify my sins.
Save lots of money by accounting or
by tax planning, shall we say?
I love that.
I know tax planning. We like using the word planning. I mean, essentially, I did what every stereotypical Asian child does, right? You know, if you can't become a doctor, dentist, solicitor, accountant, what do? You become a tax consultant, right? Isn't the kind of accountancy thing? So
enough talking about tax. It's already, but I hate tax.
I know.
I'm more interested. Now I understand. It makes sense to me. That's why you had to have your secret night job.
I had to have the secret on the side. This was it.
That's what it is. Yeah. Look, just to kind of add what I've got in here. After the peppers, I add a little bit of ginger, a little bit of sesame oil, and Chinese 5-spice salt and pepper.
Ooh, Chinese fire spice.
Chinese five spice, yeah.
Loving it.
So it's just a mixture of kind of
Okay.
fenugreek and a few other spices that are in there. So mix that up for
So
us.
I just kind of
Just mix
massaging it in.
That's it, massage,
Okay.
get it all together. What I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to show you with that. Now I'll put my trusted glove on.
Love these good old rubber
I
glove,
know,
doesn't
look
it?
at And especially the black ones. You feel like you're, UFC kind of challenger or something.
Brings back memories of an airport.
I don't know what airport that was, but remind me never to go there. Right. So as you're doing it, you want it more flat than round.
Aha.
Okay. So if you have it too round, what happens is then they end up not cooking in the middle. So you want it that kind of.
Gotcha. Okay.
That kind of level. They're starters, so again, you don't want too much. They're a little starter.
Okay.
Great for parties, barbecues, and everything. If you're gonna do it on a barbecue,
Yeah.
soak the little wooden sticks in water so they don't burn. That's just a little tip.
Oh,
Otherwise,
very
they end
good
up
advice.
burning. So
Okay.
I'm gonna just kind of blitz them quickly in the pan and then
Okay.
finish them off in the oven. It's nice and simple. Look, we're starting to see the oil now. You've got to be careful with sesame oil. Sesame oil kind of burns at a lower rate.
Oh.
And then you've got olive oil, which is a little bit higher than
Right.
that. And then you've got the vegetable oils and all the other
Gotcha.
ones. So don't burn it, but it adds a great bit of flavour.
Okay.
Let's see if we're going to get a sizzle. There we go. A bit
Oh,
of a
nice.
sizzle. Now, with this pan, like I said, you just want to get
that's
nice
done so quick.
Very quick, very quick. You want to get a nice seal on it, turn it,
Yeah.
then it goes straight in the oven, and
Okay.
we're good to go really from there. Literally 3 minutes in the oven. You don't want much more than that, otherwise you're going to overcook it. Nice, soft, juicy. Excuse the fingers. 1, 2.
Loving it. I just love how the kind of natural fat has just come out
That's
as well.
it.
and it's
That's
just-
sauce. I mean, that with a bit of bread.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's my kind of starter. You see?
There it is. That is my lamb satay, or minced lamb satay.
Minced lamb
there we
satay.
Go. Enjoy, guys. Dessert, the best part of any meal. That pièce de resistance, that final, ultimate, wonderful cacophony of tastes that come to that wonderful dessert. Sweetness, heaven, delightfulness. We're going to start it a bit early. We're going to tease you just a little bit, get it ready, then we're going to do the main course. But I need an extra pair of hands. Obviously, Mr. Basit, if you want to come across.
Right.
Dessert, we all love dessert.
Oh, I love dessert. I love everything sweet.
Yes, we
There's a
do.
reason for this midriff.
We have dessert, no cook, no bake, except for, obviously, like I said, my dulce de leche or condensed milk.
de leche.
Dulce de leche.
Oh,
So, we're going to start off. I'm going to get you to
yes.
biscuits.
Well, you know, I remember doing this in home economics. Now.
Right. I'm gonna-
Digestive biscuits.
Now, if you've got a little bag, crunchy, 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 you can smash them in a bag. I don't have a little bag, but I have you instead. So,
rubber gloves.
There we are. Again, I know you like them.
I do like rubber gloves.
Let me squeeze in here.
There's something pleasing about it. You know, we put it in and you go, that sound.
The memories.
The memories it brings back. Oh, blimey, what was in there?
That's just the butter. What I've done, I just put it in the microwave just for a second, for about
Wow.
15 seconds, just to melt it down. It makes it a lot easier.
So did you like insert a little hole in there?
No, they just melted from
It's
the
not-
inside,
oh, right.
from the inside out. There we go. Crush those together, and we'll see where we get to on that.
Okay. Just crush it.
It's nice and pink one, this one.
know,
Yeah,
yeah.
just crush it together, mix it, mold it. I know the bowl's a bit small for your large hands. I should have
These giant
given
things
you
that
a
I've got.
bucket, really. I've got some double cream, whipping cream, whatever you've got. A couple of drops of vanilla in here. I love vanilla cream. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And sugar. Add the sugar and vanilla before you start whisking.
Okay.
Now,
Now, what I remember doing is trying to make a cheesecake many
Yes.
years ago. And we followed a similar process. And I think you have to get cream cheese for cheesecake, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah, that
now,
was
being
the
Asian,
cheese
we didn't
kind
know,
of-
right?
Okay.
We just thought cheese is cheese. Here's cheddar. Let's just stick that in there. See what happens. I won't tell you what the result was. You work it out for yourself.
right.
Got there, to be
Put
honest.
it in the base.
Okay.
All right. Let's see how much we have. Hopefully, we don't have to do any more. Might be a bit
Ooh,
short.
might be a bit short. Well,
Okay.
sure.
No.
In here. I think we're okay with this one. Let's stick it in there. As we've got a nice little base. I'll flatten it out for you.
Oh, there we go. Nice and flat.
I think no one's going to eat it now.
Peel. Let's see.
Right.
This is my way how I work it out. Right, so it's got a lot easier.
You're not going to peel them?
No, I will peel them. I'm just trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to need all 4. Right. I'm just trying to work out how many you would need. All right. So you don't want to peel more than you have to, really.
Gotcha.
Right. So you want to peel those. I'm going to grab a little knife. Well, a knife, not a little knife.
So are we just throwing them as they are? Or?
No, what I want you to do.
Okay.
Okay, let me take that one for you. Simply done, down the middle. Now, some people will slice, and it's no point. Just like that. And you just sit it on there, like that. Fill up all the way around.
All right.
Oh, no, you know what I forgot?
Yeah.
Should we do banoffee then? Should we do banoffee and banana or banana and banoffee? There's an order to it. It makes a big difference.
I suppose from a presentation perspective, if you've got the creamy look on the top.
Yes, and then banana, then
banana, then...
okay, then take the banana out.
Take the banana
there we go.
out, yeah.
Right. That was lucky, I nearly forgot. It would have just been banana pie.
Aren't you glad I'm here now to remind you?
Right. There is a way to open this.
Okay.
Obviously with a can opener. Because you never really know. It's
that one.
I could have done it a bit more. But...
So you like just boil it in water?
That's it. Yeah, there we are.
There you go. See, look, that's yeah.
Now, what I want you to do, take the little spatula out from here.
Okay.
Top drawer. Purple one.
Purple one. I'm glad you defined that because I didn't know what a spatula was there. Is it the one with the 3 prongs? I'm not sure.
Try and spread it around without lifting the biscuit off the base.
Okay. Oh, it's a bit hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
I think the easiest thing here is just turn the pot.
I think the easiest thing is let me do it.
I think
Let me do it. I'll you just...
Let me whisk.
You whisk.
You whisk. This I can't do wrong.
Well, I hope not. Oh, dear. I don't know how I'm going to do that.
I mean, I did do it on purpose, I should say.
Of course, yeah.
It was all very strategically thought out.
Keep whisking. Keep whisking. Right, let's see how we're going to go. Okay.
You know, I'm worried I'm going to bring out the old chef in you.
The old chef, yes.
So the chef that used to
start
be...
swearing.
I know. It's like, you know,
yeah.
I'd be like that junior assistant who you're like, get rid of him, fire him now.
No, you would have literally, back in the days, you would have had things thrown at you by now.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah. So we try not to. Now we're a bit calmer, and we have an open kitchen now, so we can't get away with it. Right.
I can see why. I mean, if you've got people who can't even get a base right, look at that. See, look at that.
That's it.
Look what I did.
No more. All right. Get as much of the banana in there as possible. Like so. That's that.
Okay.
Look at a mess. Mess everywhere. Unbelievable. Now,
this is a standard. I make more mess making toast, so this is fine.
If you had a piping bag and you wanted to be all pretty, go ahead. We are not too, and it just makes it more
And reality is, had I been doing it right now, it'd be going everywhere. So.
yeah. Right. That's it, in the fridge. We can crack on with main course now. I'll do it for you. Just don't touch anything.
I'm not touching anything.
Grab a seat is much easier that way. So. Dessert in the fridge, chilling, setting, getting ready. We're going to prep on now with our main course, a wonderful Chinese spiced lamb, rack of lamb, with a little bit of stir-fried veg. Very healthy, very simple, quick, no headache. We don't need any stress. So just to add stress to my life, because cooking is not stressful, please, Mr. Basit, do you want to come on and give us a hand? Right.
We're not, as long as we don't have to put a solid base anywhere.
No,
we're all right.
All right. I tell you what, you tell me about yourself. Like I said, we started, you started, how long ago did you start presenting now?
Yeah, so, as a presenter, 2013. I started 7 years now.
Wow.
Almost 7 years, because it's, of course, 2020 right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, 7 years been presenting, living the life.
Yep.
And then around, like I say, late 2010, because around 2011, I then kind of started doing live appeals, found myself on the sofa, and Hamza really enjoyed it. And like I say, it became, like I mean, you know my day job, it's as a tax consultant, I work with a lot of numbers. It just gave you that bit of escape in the evening.
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know, where you're working and all you're doing is it's that kind of stress that if I give the wrong advice, it can go seriously wrong. If I give good advice and the guy makes a lot of money, saves a lot of money, you're the favourite advisor.
Yes.
If anything goes wrong, you're the most hated person. The phone doesn't stop ringing. So coming on the TV just became a bit of escapism for me.
A release.
Yeah, it was a release. That's what it was. And I think I've always enjoyed it. I think that's why 7 years on now.
You're still doing it?
I'm still doing it.
Okay. They haven't sacked you yet, no?
Not for lack of trying.
No. So this is your hobby. Do you have any other hobby? Not cooking.
Not cooking, clearly not. I mean, I love eating.
Right.
I do like eating out and
Look, let me just say what I've done. Right, I've rubbed a bit of salt on here. What that does then, that kind of just dries out the fat. You want it just a little bit dry. That then crisps up nicely. To here, ginger, garlic, salt. The quick way, just to kind of get a puree with the knife on the salt, and you just kind of puree it up like so.
Now, I remember my mum used to put garlic in the rice when we were kids, and she'd cut it into little strips.
Yep.
And just little strips, dice it, I'll put it in there. Chicken,
Oops, sorry.
Don't
my
worry,
bad.
everything's all right. And we used to think it was bits of chicken, and so that was one way she used to deceive us into actually having our garlic. Not garlic, what's it? Ginger.
Ginger.
Ginger, yeah. So
Yeah, I used to hate ginger. Now it's something that I really do enjoy. It's good for you as well. It's wonderful. Wonderful.
Actually, isn't it like as you get older,
Yes.
You start appreciating all these things. As a kid, all I ever wanted was junk food and meat. I mean, I still want meat. I still have a lot of junk food. But I find myself, I kind of appreciate veg now a bit more.
Yeah. For me, I've always been that way. I mean, I've always liked food. And since a young kid, I've always liked food. So I kind of went into the right profession in some respect. So I try to get my kids, I've got 3 young boys. So I try to get them always involved as much as possible with cooking. I've got the soy oil, sesame
turn
oil.
this up or anything?
No, you don't want it too high. I'm going to put a little bit in the bowl. I'm going to make the marinade. You can do this beforehand and get it all ready. It's entirely up to you. A bit of soy in there. Maybe a little bit more, actually. Let me get just a touch more. There we go. A few drops of the fish sauce in there.
I like that it's called squid.
Squid fish sauce.
Fish sauce.
Yes. What am I looking for? A little bit of honey. Just give that sweetness. I like meat sweet. I do like a bit of sweetness with my meat. A little bit of honey in there. Little touch of chili flakes, like so.
As it's going in, I'm thinking, you know, it looks like a madman's recipe, but I'm sure it will come through nicely.
Chinese 5 spice.
Oh, of course, it's Chinese food.
Good Chinese 5 spice. I'm going to put a little bit of that sweet chili sauce. You know, that stuff, that dipping sauce. Just a little bit. Gives it a bit of flavour in there. Not too much, because that will burn when you're doing it. That's why if you have too much sugar when you're cooking everything, you'll end up burning. That is your simple rub. Look at that. Wonderful. It smells good. It smells Chinesey.
It does smell very Chinesey.
There we go. Does smell Chinesey.
And just to show you how authentic we are, there's actually bottles here with Chinese written on them.
There is, yes.
I don't know what they are, but you know.
I like to look, I always say this, you've got to get the right ingredients.
You do.
You really do. And you're going to put this rub on here and all around. Look at that. Going to get all the flavours in there. That's your rub. That is it. Sits in there.
So would it be something that you would kind of marinate and just leave overnight?
Yeah, you could leave it overnight, leave it for a few hours. Just see that. As you see, I didn't put any salt in the marinade because I put some on here and also as well with soy sauce. It's a little salty. But you can add a little bit of salt just before I finish or just before I plate up. I'm going to add a bit of salt on top. Right, let's get the nice high heat. You're going to seal it, sear it, and what you want to do with that, you're going to burn that fat or just crisp up that fat.
Right.
That then will release. Yeah, that will release all the flavour. Because all the flavour is in the fat on the meat. That releases it, gets it nice and crispy.
Right.
And so you want to do just seal it.
Because I was going to ask you why you didn't cut the fat off.
No.
But that's
the flavour. That's the flavour in it.
I've got to say, it smells delicious.
Well, it's getting there.
All the sauces that you put in there, you can get them. You get the hint of that, right?
Now, what I've done here, just get this, because we're going to finish that in the oven. So all the other bits and pieces, all the other flavour that's in there, just line that pan like so. All in there. Get your hands in. You're just going to seal it. Look at it. And I've cut it, scored it, as you can see here. That'll give it crisp up. And what will happen as well, once you score it, it will stop the meat or the fat shrinking and pulling the meat. That's another thing.
Right.
So when you get a piece of meat off the bone, if you just score the fat, it will stop that shrinkage on there.
So how do you know that it's going to be cooked on the inside? Because it's quite a chunky piece, right?
Yeah, well, you're cooking it. I'm cooking it the right way.
Oh, so you're gonna leave the...
Of course, pink in the middle.
Yes.
Lamb pink.
Yes.
Always,
Ah, right,
always.
Okay.
We're going to move this in the oven now.
in the oven,
Okay,
in
let
the
me
oven.
put this in the oven.
Gosh, I bet he's regretting inviting me to the kitchen because I ain't done jack. I just stand here. Yeah, so presumably at home, then you end up doing all the cooking.
I do. Look, Sundays is my family day, so I normally do the cooking with me and the boys, and then we'll sit down and then have dinner because I eat a bit later than them. So
Right.
but I'll always sit with them and have dinner. But yeah, I say you don't really want to cook more than you have to.
Yeah.
Okay, now my little simple stir fry.
Okay.
Ginger garlic. Obviously, you've got to start with the ginger garlic. Let's put this up a little bit. You should really have a wok. Would be better for this to get a good kind of toss in there. But the vegetables got to be crunchy al dente, not all floppy.
By the way,
all over the place.
what is that?
Broccoli.
Oh, that is broccoli.
Yeah,
I thought
tender
it was.
stem broccoli.
Ah,
There we go.
so it just shows how much I don't eat vegetables.
So you're going to have vegetables cooked the right way. They're not going to be overcooked. They're not going to be over soggy. I'm putting them separate, but they will be mixed.
Okay.
Eventually. Ginger in there, that in there. Nice high heat.
Lovely jubbly.
Just going to glaze it quickly on there. Now, nice high heat. When you're going to add the splash of soy sauce in there.
Okay.
I like soy sauce.
Oh, well, I thought you said a splash. That was like a...
Now it's just going to heat up, boil it, steam it almost. What am I missing from that? I like oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce,
Oyster
yes.
sauce.
Oyster.
Oyster sauce. And a big dollop of oyster sauce in there, like so.
We do like our sauces in Oriental food, don't we?
Yes, you've got to have a bit of sauce. I like veg in a bit of sauce.
What about a bit of ketchup?
No.
No? Just
No.
to add a bit, make it a bit
No.
British,
No.
you know?
No, don't bother. Like, really don't bother. This is what you want. You see, look, your green stays green, your red stays red. It doesn't go brown, all right?
Actually, everything's exactly how you put it to start with.
Exactly. And you're going to have that crisp and that crunch. And I'm going to go and check the meat.
Okay.
So let me get my cloth from over. You can pass
here
that
you
over
go.
to me.
There
Thank
you
you.
are.
There we go. This is my little stir-fry veg that's on there. You're going to get a great selection of vegetables.
Love it.
Wonderful.
Even the presentation you get.
It's still upright. It's how it's supposed to be.
Ah,
So I'm going to take this off. I'm going
Okay.
to see if I can slice this up just to show you what we got on the inside. It's still hot. Now you really want to rest it for a little bit because it's hot.
your fingers aren't burning.
They're hot.
Oh, right. Okay. I was going to say.
Okay. Now I'm going to be a little bit more brutal with this one. So excuse the brutality, like so.
you got-
A bit on the end there. That is then my Chinese style
Nice.
chops
Yeah.
with a bit of stir-fry veg. Dessert time. We have finally made it. After all that drama of being in the kitchen with a gentleman who is absolutely useless at being in the kitchen, he's got the best part now to please bring in this wonderfully presented cake. That would have been it. That was it. That would have been.
didn't
that
really
would have been
try. I
perfect.
didn't
Look,
Actually, I'm putting it on. This isn't on, is it?
No, we're okay. We're
that's
not going to
fine,
cook the
yeah,
cake.
that's fine.
You didn't say it's not the most presentable.
I
No.
was, that's because I made it. I'm really intrigued. Oh, you've got a little.
It's a clasp. It's a clasp.
Oh, of course.
There you
Duh.
go. There we are.
So this is why I don't do anything in the kitchen.
Right, that can go over here. That's my little banoffee pie. Wonderful. We're going to take a nice slice. Hopefully this will come out.
And you know what? You can hear that bass crunching to perfection. Just slowly, it's almost like it's a whole piece.
Well,
down
I'm not. I think it's going to be broken into 1,000 pieces. Right, let's see how we can get under there.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
God, I've got to be so delicate. Like really, it's not easy.
I think you got to press down. I didn't quite press down when I was making it, but it seems to have. Look, it's come out.
Oh, that's not too
That's it,
bad.
look at that.
Look at that. Now, there you go.
Oh, a bit of cherry on
With
top.
a cherry on top.
Oh, lovely.
There we are.
Isn't that nice? Where's the spoon?
There we go. Look,
there you
grab
go.
yourself a spoon.
Get a big one.
Okay, let's move that over.
Oh, God, here we go.
So, just to recap, after all that confusion, we started off with our little Oriental style kebabs with some satay. Digging.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking.
I thought you were thinking.
No, digging. With our satay sauce, and then we moved on to doing our little dessert, and then we kind of done our main course, which was our Chinese spiced lamb with some vegetable stir fry, and of course then banoffee pie to end.
Oh, very nice.
All good? Perfect. Guys, I'm going to see you next time. Don't forget, 3 courses, 1 guest. We'll see you then.